EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And that's not going to be returned as so many kicking teams on the landing zone. And we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Set. Real hot.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. A very good move, but for a short gain out near the 32. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Ravens, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket.
Run. 22 yards there, a 1st down. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger 1st down. Another run here with Dobbins. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
And that play came together really well for them as he found open space, makes the catch, and gets down to the 1-yard line. You know he's kicking himself right now. He thought he had a chance to get a touchdown and put that in his ledger. Instead, his team gets a chance to cash in over these next few plays.
A first down carry for Henry.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Henry. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Running from the gun with Henry. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
Alpha, sit on. 180. Touch.
Quick strike out wide by Jackson. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's fourth and goal.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on third down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a first down.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. Fourth and goal from the 3. From the gun, Jackson. Buying time to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on fourth and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Chargers hold tight down near the goal line. The Charger drive about to get going. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
On first and 10, it's Dobbins.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Go.
Here's Herbert. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 37-yard line. Oh, look at the juke. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Here's Herbert. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here.
Home the troops right. Why did
They're going for it with Dobbins.
And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm.
Set. Ready.
Herbert. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Charger football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Ready. Set.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
And, oh, that would get a wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up.
Set. Set.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Set.
Dobbins. Touchdown, Chargers. Well, I think even he's chuckling a little bit now. What a start this is to a regular season. Chargers, remember, 3 touchdowns on the ground last week in the opener, and he's got 2 more here. Pretty incredible.
Yeah, he has to be a little bit on the incredulous side, doesn't he? Is this how it's going to go all year long? If I'm dreaming, don't wake me up.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Jackson.
A check down here for Henry.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
The Ravens at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
That is caught.
And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 32-yard line.
Yo.
Henry up the middle. Bust through the tackle. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Henry again on second down.
He can't get him down. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he takes a pretty good lick there as he'll wind up getting about 3. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. 3rd and 3.
Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Ravens have cut it back within a score.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Going deep for Diggs. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Stephon Diggs. His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And it's now 21-7. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, tonight. 180. Alpha.
Off the option, here's Henry.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
They'll roll him out right. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Jackson to Andrews on that one. 1st down, Baltimore.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
It's rare that a man his size can't at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Ravens get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. But a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
2nd and 5.
Now it's Jackson. Rolling to his right. They set up the screen for Henry. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Jackson now.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Ravens going to use their third and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot before the break for Herbert. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Going down the middle, and it's complete.
He's to the 15.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great play there. 67 yards.
And the Ravens come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Tucker with the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense. And that's a good start right there. This game has changed pretty dramatically in the last few minutes. So now these guys are forced to play from behind here. And that's a positive first step towards claiming this lead right back.
Herbert off of play action. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. He got 29 yards that time.
This is a quarterback that's already in the top 100 all-time in passing yards, but that last throw going to move him past Roger Staubach on the all-time list. Roger Charles at 22,700.
Don't forget, he also won 2 Super Bowls, played from 1969 to 1979. And I would dare say Roger's numbers would be larger. But remember, he had a commitment to the Navy. But graduate of the Naval Academy, back then you had to serve your 5-year hitch before you could go on and join the NFL.
Herbert now. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Dicker down to tack on the extra point.
And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Breaks through the contact.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
180. Get hot.
Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That's good for 28 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
13. Get hot.
Inside handoff, Henry. And down inside the 40 to about the 38.
The 71 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Second down and 3.
180. Get hot.
Again, it's Henry.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
10 yards there, good enough for a Raven 1st down. I really enjoy watching Lamar Jackson run those RPOs, Charles, but I'll tell you what, it's tough calling play-by-play because you don't know whether he handed it off or kept it.
Makes you focus, doesn't he? You've got to try and stay with it. And
he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa.
Get hot. Get hot.
Now it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 12-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Get hot.
A give to Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's not easy playing the corner, is it? A lot of times you got to defend against the pass, but sometimes you have to play against the run. How about the job he did there, crashing inside to make that tackle for a loss?
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Ravens have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Now this one finds McConkey.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Ready, run. Set.
In motion left is Watkins.
Ready.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
That one complete to McConkey.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
Set.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left.
Set.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert eluding the pressure right. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. And looky there, Charles, just acquired, already making an impact on the defensive side of the football.
Maybe not a superstar, but he does a few things well, and I think they'll emphasize that in his new role with this team.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Herbert. To the left side, he's got McConkey. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
380. Run. Go.
Here's Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Go, go.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They snap it to Herbert.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Ready.
They'll run with Dobbins.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
And that loss of yards there is not just on him. It's on the guys blocking for him. I mean, they're supposed to create some type of space or at least get a stalemate. They end up letting them through, and they ended up tackling him for a loss.
One more time with Dobbins.
They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now receiver in motion left. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Extra point try now from Dicker.
And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Still staying on his feet. Are you serious? Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20.
Hey, Ozzie, sit up.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the defense loses him. It's complete.
He's to the 15.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Ravens answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
Tucker with the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
Flush to his right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Understanding he's just down one possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
Herbert.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23.
Go.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
2nd and 10.
Ready?
Slot man moves right.
Reload.
Herbert throwing again. And he comes back with one complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
So 3rd down, and a field goal from here would be right about 50 yards as they try to get closer. Here's Herbert.
That is caught.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down.
Set. Set.
Now it's Herbert. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Donald Parham, the intended receiver.
But it'll be 2nd and goal.
Set. What is it?
Again, Herbert. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
Watkins in motion left.
Ready.
And it's caught. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
Well, you know me pretty well now. You know what I want to do after that completed pass. 4th down, down by 3. What do I want to do here?
You want to go for it. You might be tempted. I think they need to kick it.
Yeah, someone might have to overrule me. Get the kicker out there, tie this game up.
And his kick is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
If you've been waiting all day for Sunday night, it's been worth the wait. All tied here in the 4th as the kick is away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Here's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be out right at the 35. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down. Now a handoff to Henry.
And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Alpha, sit hot. 180. Cut.
Throwing is Jackson. Escaping the pressure right.
That's caught. It's Flowers.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 35. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers.
And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over.
Out,
yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
The Charger drive about to get going.
The fumble recovery certainly has put them in the driver's seat. 1st and 10, all tied here in the 4th.
And a 5-yard gain gets them to the 42.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.